Hi everybody, this is me driving on highway on a evening after Uttarayan. Actually, I decided to go after Uttarayan because while Uttarayan I was not driving anywhere because of uh, the strings that could be anywhere. So yeah, this is a voiceover. I'll be sharing whatever happens on highway, on Indian highway, on a three-lane highway, which is pretty much busy in the evening. Sometimes people just drive on highway as if they are driving in cities. They just don't follow lanes and all, which is sometimes very irritating. Also, people don't even drive at a dedicated speed. They just brake test the people behind them, which is dangerous. I don't know the what's the fun out of it for them, but yeah, that also happens on Indian roads. So I'm touching almost all 110 120 on the speedo over here. If you can see that, that's pretty interesting, and also not so interesting because you will see that sometimes bad decisions lead to this, where you have to drive behind a truck for a few seconds, drop down to 60 on a highway where you're doing 120, and then it becomes very irritating because you need to pick the speed up again. I try to keep myself on the highest, I mean the fastest lane, because I'm already driving at 110, 100. So this is something you don't do. Never do it. I'm just a stupid guy who has a driving license. This is what happens when people don't follow lane driving. They just drive rashly. They just enter the highway without any, indication or something like that, and they directly go to the fastest lane. Indicator where is the indicator and where the guy is going, you can see out of this. And I mean, I was very much irritated by this guy, and then again he brake tested. I was smart to escape. Oh, nice. Empty. 1 5. That's a pulsar. I was checking it out. I gave him a thumbs up, and then that costed me into a very bad spot, which is this. I mean, what the hell was this van guy thinking? He just came out of nowhere and very sharply steered towards me, which made a few people honk me on that because that was a very close call. Then I took it very slowly, very steadily out of here. So whenever I change lanes, I make sure that I put out the indication sign so that the people, those who are on the lane where I'm going, they get to know that I'm coming here. Anyways, do that every time whenever you are driving on highways. That's me, street mode on highway. Don't do that. This guy just stopped. Like literally, he just stopped in front of the tractor. He could not go anywhere. So he had to brake and I had to improvise, which is very lucky because there was loose sand. Driving on highways in India is more of like turning on your zombie mode. So I took a break over here. I went to a very shady place, and that shady place is nothing other than the McDonald's. So I wanted to check if they have my cafe or not. I wanted a coffee, but I could not get a coffee. I walked inside the store. They said they don't have McCafe, they don't have coffee, and I was back on highway. So we captured the sunset as well. It was a good weather to drive, and it was a good dusky sunset to watch, I would say. So I did not stop. I just stared at it right away, not looking at the highway, which was courageous. Indicator, change lane, indicators off, take a break, and then I see this Jaguar. Oof, that car was so beautiful. Also, the color, I liked it. I mean, blue Jaguars are very good looking. So I stared at it again. Courageous notification. Boom. Oh, okay, I did that. My bad. This won't make the vlog. This guy came out of nowhere. I honked him so hard that he had to take a step back. And I'm happy that he took a step back because I know in the fastest lane there was the truck which I overtook was coming. I mean, this is crazy or what? So I decreased my speed because there was a PCR vehicle in front of me. Although the speed limit for Indian roads on highway is 80 kilometers per hour for light motor vehicles, but yeah, I try to decrease it within a range where people won't find it very fast. Did you see that guy? I mean, that guy was just doing some parkour tricks on highway. Isn't that crazy? The yellow t-shirt guy. I mean, what the hell is going on with the people over here? When I say that I did not drive in Uttarayan because of the strings and the kites flying, people might get uh, caught in a net of threads. This is what I meant. Going back to the scene, frame by frame, if you can see the colors, colorful papers at the side of the highway, this is nothing but kites. And if that thread goes on your neck, and if something happens, it could it could cause you real lethal cuts on your necks or on your arms, wherever it tangles on. So that's why I did not drive in Uttarayan. So that's it. That's all at the end. The video is done. Let me stop recording.